vacation on the run. Songs, he's got the playlist, singing out loud. Another open road, another brand new town. From the mountains high to the oceans deep, they're living the dream, they ain't losing sleep. With a glass bar full and a tank of gas, they ain't slowing down, they ain't looking back. They fly through the skies, facing the breeze. Roll down the road, feeling so free. Ride the waves where the sunsets go. Forever Huffs living, wherever they go. Cruising down the coastline, drinking their hands, dancing on the deck to a steel drum band. Larry's cracking jokes, making new best friends. Saucy snapping pictures, cause the fun won't end. From the northern lights to the streets of Rome, everywhere they go they make it their home. With the world so big and their hearts so wide, they'll keep on moving till the end of the ride. They fly through the skies, chasing the breeze. Roll down the road, feeling so free. Ride the waves where the sunsets go. Forever Huffs living, wherever they go. No map, no plan, just a ticket in hand. They'll follow the stars and the golden sand. Every new town, another great story. Living this life in all of its glory. They fly through the skies, chasing the breeze. Roll down the road, feeling so free. Ride the waves where the sunsets go. Forever Huffs living, wherever they go. So if you see them on by, give them a wave. They're chasing adventure, they're feeling brave. Larry and Saucy, hearts open wide. Forever Huffs living, enjoying the ride.
Well. Boy, I got a terrible hair day today. Look at that. See if I can get some more light up here. I don't know. Well, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, we do. If you ever get in here. She's going to come in here in a minute. Hey, Miss PJ. Boy, we're glad to see you in there. The bird feeder. I hadn't fooled with it in a while. I need to get it down tomorrow, clean it up, put some fresh seed in it, and get the birds coming to it. And then, yeah, we'll start that back up. We need to do that. We sure need to do that. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. We have not done a live in a long time. Woo. I don't know. We've just been doing other things. We spend a lot of time at our country place. I call it a hunting camp. I go out there to hunt. But we put a little tiny house out there. And anyway, during the winter, we spend a lot of time out there. Now, we have gotten Starlink. We take Starlink with us. So we do have internet, but I don't know. I'm in a different frame of mind when I'm out there. I don't think about going live and working with the YouTube channel and all that. I'm doing different things when I'm there. Okay, this is coffee with the Huff. So I hope y'all have a cup of coffee. Woo, look at there. Speaking of that, that is the new the 2025. Is that what year we're in? That's the I call it Christmas cup. Waffle House does a Christmas cup every year, and I didn't know that till a year or so ago. So I've started making sure I buy one because y'all know I love the Waffle House. Trying to find which best pair of glasses I need to wear. Which ones I need to wear. Let's go with this. There we go. So our intro, I don't know if it played right or got a little stuck or whatever. So we have changed everything. We've got a new computer. So with that being said, with the old computer.
Ooh, what a mess.
I know. Talking about me or you?
Make you think, oh no.
With the old computer, people said that our picture looked a little fuzzy, a little grainy. So we've got a new computer. We got it a couple of weeks ago. And if the picture is better, for those of you that watched us in the past, if the picture is better, let me know. Another thing that's happened since I think our last live, my microphone quit working. So I don't have a microphone sitting here on the desk. It's actually using the microphone that is in the camera. So I need to hear some feedback on that too. If the audio is okay. If it's not,
Hey, Grammy,
then I'll have to.
Miss PJ.
That's Miss PJ. Yeah, I'll have to buy
Oh,
another.
PJ is Grammy?
Yeah.
Well, she changed her name?
Well, you know, we gotta mix it up every now and then.
Oh, well, nobody told me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, he talks about Waffle House. I got Bahamas Flamingo.
Yeah, that's
Yes, clearer.
okay, good, great. We're glad to know because we had done a little troubleshooting on that in the past. We thought maybe it was the camera. So we took this camera and put it on my son's computer, and I think we used his camera on this computer.
Wow.
And it was still a little blurry. So we had decided it's not the camera, it's the computer. So we finally got around.
YouTube changes your names. Okay.
We finally got around to getting another computer. So yeah, that's good feedback. How about the audio? Can you hear okay? That's good coffee. I did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee's good. Trying to think what else we changed. Oh, another thing is that's where I started this whole thing. I don't have two screens like I used to have. I used to have two screens. When I played the intro, I shared that other screen. So now when I do the intro, I'm actually sharing another window, not another screen. So just a little different. Okay, sounds good. Great. So yeah, the whole setup we got now is different from what we had. I have to figure out how to do everything again. So I think the intro, the music played fine, but I think the video didn't go just right because I was shrinking that page down, and I think when I did, it froze the video, although the audio kept going. But anyhow, I'll work on that. I'll get that better. Yeah, your coffee cup come from the Bahamas because
We just come from the Bahamas.
hey, Paul, good to be in here, buddy. Glad you came over. I think most of y'all was over watching Mama Coot.
Where do you see Paul?
Sounds like boss just said,
Oh,
hey there, you guys.
I don't have my contacts in, okay?
Well, just take my word for it. Okay. Said the intro was good. Good deal. All right. Well, we'll mark that off the troubleshooting list. Where was I going with all that? Oh, I was talking about your coffee cup from the Bahamas. We just got back from an 8-day cruise. So between the hunting camp and cruising and all that stuff, we've just been busy. That's all. No particular reason why we haven't been doing much on YouTube. That's my radio. Doing much on YouTube, but it just, I don't know. It's winter time. We're doing other things.
I've been cooking all day. All day, and I'm gonna probably be midnight.
Well, that's what you want to do. We have decided that we're gonna settle on Tuesday. We decided that a little while back. Thursday just seemed to be.
You said that on Thursday, and then we've been going every Tuesday since.
Yeah.
So
we have decided that we're going to do our coffee with the Huffs.
Hey, Nancy.
On Tuesday. Hey, Miss Nancy, thanks for coming in. We're going to do Tuesdays, but we still don't have a set schedule. We'll try to do every Tuesday, but I don't know. We're kind of busy. Let me go turn that radio down. Hold on. Yeah, that's my ham radio over there. Folks started talking on it. I didn't know if y'all could hear it or not. I just figured I'd just turn it off. I like doing the ham radio stuff. I've got a thing I do, and it tells you what states, and I've talked to all the states but 5. I got 5 more to go, and I'm trying to get those. I want to knock out all the states, and I've talked to 7 different countries. Don't ask me what we talk about. We don't talk about anything. You just say, hello, hey, Miss Georgia. Miss Georgia's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Mm-hmm. That didn't even sound good, did it? I'm trying to act like a kid. Whoop, whoop. Mm-hmm. 60-something years old and making all them funny noises. Anyway, I like the ham radio stuff. I've been doing. Where'd you go?
I'm coming.
I'll tell you what. I can't get a co-star to save my life.
I was coming right back.
I try to get a co-star to hang out in here with me. Georgia just popped in.
Hey, Georgie.
Mm-hmm. So, Georgia, I've been watching y'all try to drive those trucks. Y'all not getting any better. I thought maybe after a little while they'd get good at it or something. I hope y'all don't ever go get your CDL. I don't know, maybe California will give you one. They'll give one to anybody. According to the news. How was the cruise? The cruise was pretty good.
The islands were great.
Yeah. I don't know how to say this without making it sound bad for people that have never been on a cruise before. But that ship was the busiest ship I think I've ever been on. Everywhere you went, it was a lot of people.
I think what happened was. Anyway, I think because it was Thanksgiving, kids were out of school. They said there was over 1,000 kids. This is the first cruise, the very first cruise out of 44 that has been this crowded.
Yeah, it was crowded, but I think it's because of all the kids.
They said there was over 1,000 kids. They were not bad. I'm not saying.
No, that wasn't bad.
For that many kids, they were not bad. It was just people everywhere.
It's just busy. Man, you have a hard time finding a place to sit sometimes.
But then when you sit down, you sit down beside a stranger and start talking, and then you meet somebody. There were some characters. People
it's
watch.
Always characters. You got to people watch when you go on those cruises now. You'll see some characters. But no, it was, to answer your question, it was great. We had a good time.
Yeah.
But it was a busy ship. Busier than
It
any I've ever been on. But not in a bad way.
No. We have been on cruises where it's a very short cruise, more of a party cruise. Yeah. Not my cup of tea.
And the only incident that happened was it's about 5:30 one morning.
It was about 4:30.
4:30. They come over the PA, which they never do,
Well, they come over the PA in the hallway first.
Right. And they were looking for a girl. What was her name? Was it Leah?
Aaliyah
Reynolds. That's right. Last name was Reynolds.
Or Reynolds or whatever.
They pronounce it Reynolds. After I heard it about 3 times, I said, are they trying to say Reynolds? But anyhow, turns out 15-year-old girl didn't spend the night in her room. She spent the night in another room. I don't know the story. Don't care to know. They found her, but anyway.
But thank goodness she wasn't off the ship.
Right. She had just decided to spend the night in a room other than where she was supposed to be. And early in the morning, I guess parents were looking for her, and
they come over in the announcement in the room, which they don't ever do, most especially when you're trying to sleep, unless it's very important. Yeah. They did that about 4 different times.
Normally, once the evening hours hit and people are going to bed, they don't use that PA system in the rooms at all, and very little out in the hallway, unless it's an emergency. So anyhow,
now we did have one little thing happen.
What?
Probably Georgie. We don't know. All we know is she was not in her room.
Yeah, she probably,
It's in somebody else's room. That's all we know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she met some little boy, and one thing leads to another. But anyhow.
But our happening on our cruise,
What?
we had gone to bed, and it was about 9:30 because we go to bed early.
Yeah, we go to bed
About
early.
9:30, somebody was knocking at the door, and I go to the door.
Yeah.
I open it, and there stands 3 security guards.
The police.
Security people.
The po-po was at our room.
And it kind of scared me because I didn't know. I'm like, okay, I ain't done anything wrong. They wanted to know if I had lights,
Christmas lights
on my balcony.
Now, I was already in the bed, so when I could hear them talking, and I thought they said, "Do you have Christmas lights in your bathroom?" And I'm thinking, 1, no, we don't. But 2, how would they even know if we did? And then you asked them, did they want to see?
I said, well, do y'all want to go look? I mean, I don't have any lights out there, but you're welcome to go look. And they said, well, sure, we want to.
Yeah.
I said, go look.
So they started coming through the room, and that's when I realized they said balcony, not bathroom. And I remembered seeing some lights about 2 balconies up. I couldn't see the lights themselves, but I could see the glow kind of coming on and off about 2 balconies up. So while they were walking through the room, I told them, I said, if y'all look 2 balconies that way, you'll see them. And they did. They went out there and they looked, and they
found what they were looking for.
They started coming back through, and one of them said, yep, 2 balconies that way. So I told them, I said, look, if y'all come down here again, make sure y'all bring some food next time. So they just laughed and went on. So
yeah, I knew I didn't have anything. I mean, it's just scary to see security standing at your door.
Yeah.
That late at night.
But anyway, I'd forgotten all about that. I didn't think anything. I mean, I knew we hadn't done anything wrong, so I wasn't worried about it. But yeah, once I realized what they were looking for, I remembered seeing those lights blinking.
And the reason they can't have lights out like that is because it affects the bridge. That's what they said.
Yeah, the captain and the crew up on the bridge, they could see something blinking down there on the side of the ship that's not supposed to be blinking. And
it was messing them up.
I mean, it's just like your car, or like me flying aircraft or whatever. When you see something that's not supposed to be there, you hear something that's not supposed to be making that noise, or it just gets your attention. So I'm sure they just wanted it turned off. And I don't understand why somebody want to do. Who's going to see them? I mean, it's not like when you put them in your yard, people go around and look at them.
The people were hanging them around their doors outside.
Yeah.
In the hallway.
That's different. People see that.
I don't know.
I'm just talking about the balcony. No one can see. I mean, I guess Moby Dick swimming around out there could see the lights, but I don't know. So
anyway, that was a little bit interesting to answer the door and see security standing there.
I forgot about that.
Because you didn't want. I answered the door. It scared me.
So we're going to go on a cruise in February. Some of y'all already know about that.
We're actually going in January.
Is it January? January 31st?
We're going January the 24th.
Well, that's what I was going to say. We're doing one in February, but now we've decided to do one just before that on a different cruise line out of Cape Canaveral. We're going to go on MSC, come in, spend a day or two there one night, and then get on Carnival and do that one. So I don't know. End of January, 1st February, we're going to be doing the MSC and then right onto a Carnival, and a week on each one. So looking forward to that. But Friday we're headed back to the hunting camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm cooking.
Yeah, she's cooking a bunch of food to take to the hunting camp with us. So I'm looking forward to getting out there and harvesting a nice deer. I know some people don't hunt, don't want to hear about it. And that's fine.
We have our family get together.
Yeah, we'll see family while we're over there and do some little Christmas stuff and all that. But we're looking forward. And if you can't tell, I've got a little bit of a cold. Seems like more often than not when we go off on a cruise ship, I catch something. I mean, it's such a closed environment and so many people. If somebody on there's got the cold or something, it usually gets around pretty quick. But I think I
But-
got this one from my brother-in-law before we actually left.
I actually make sure I don't, like if I touch the menu, I use my hand stuff right after because I don't know. There's nasty people out
I'm
there.
much better about that
You're getting
than
better.
I was years ago, but still. I'm the type. Now look,
I won't touch a door handle either.
I'm the type person. If I talk to you on the phone and you got a cold, I'm gonna catch it.
Pretty much.
But she's not that way, you know. All right, Georgie says she wants to come to Mississippi, but they're going to the mountains in March. I thought you were in the mountains. I thought you was up there around.
We're gonna go to Texas in
Somewhere.
March.
Yeah, we got to go to Texas. We got a nephew out there. We're going to go see him and his little family, big family. Looking forward to that. So, do y'all? Well, I don't know how many of you are retired, but hey, Nicholas, I just saw where Nicholas jumped in there. Nicholas,
Oh, hey Nicholas.
Jose Sara. I don't know that I've seen that name before, but I am glad you're in here. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel and hang out with the Huffs every now and
And
then.
it could be somebody that's been in here before and changed her name.
Don't change your name. We never know. I don't forgot where I was going again. See, I see squirrel. Oh, I know what I was going to say. It seems like since we retired, our calendar fills up quick. You know, between trips and vacations and you know the hunting camp and doctor's appointments. Got to throw those in there. They become a big part. Our calendar fills up.
I'm in southern Middle
Pretty
Tennessee,
quick.
but we are going back to the Smokies for a couple of weeks.
Okay, well, good. I hope y'all have a great time.
Smokies, is that up in is that
Don't start that
Gatlinburg area?
geography with me.
Gatlinburg area? And
Yeah,
she said going back, so I know that's where they went one
that's
time.
the
didn't it?
Smokies. The Rockies is over around
Branson.
Branson. Yeah. Hey, look, we got 6 of y'all in here. I'd like to see at least 6 thumbs up. It's free, doesn't cost anything. Reach down there and
Where do you even see them?
hit that thumbs up right there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
Yep. She does keep me hopping on these trips. I'm the pack mule. She does all the packing of the suitcase and then I load everything.
And then
I do all the driving.
And then when we get there,
Uh,
you get the bags in the room. I unload the bags,
mhm.
and then I pack the bags, and then
Yeah.
you pack them out.
We got a system. Yeah, we got a system of how we do it. Hey, look, I hadn't done many videos. I've done a couple of videos on my old truck. I'm still working
Didn't you
on
put
that.
some on? Didn't you do a couple of shorts while we were on the cruise?
I did one short that I put on the cruise about the Mongolian walk. So used to they had this Mongolian walk thing where you went, and if you guys have ever done it, you get to pick all the ingredients you want. You know, you put them in a bowl, and then you give
noodles, veggies,
veggies,
meats.
you know, and then you
sausage.
tell them what meat you want. They put that in there, and then you tell them what sauce you want. You know, the mild, medium, or spicy, and then they kind of cook it for you right there. Well, it was a big hit on the ships. Every ship I've been on that had it, there was always a line, and of course, people complained about the line and how long it took to get it. So now. The Mongolian walk, they just fix it the way they want it to be, and they have
It's
it
just
there.
3 different kinds. With
and
noodles.
they'll put it in a bowl for you. You don't get to pick your ingredients like you used to. So, not near as good.
It was
and-
kind of greasy,
And
actually.
no one was there. You know, where used to it would have a line going around both sides and out the door. Now hardly anybody gets it. So they ruined that. And it was, I got to say, it was a slow process, and you did have to stand in line for a pretty good while. But if you wanted it, you know, stand in line. But they changed it up. Now nobody's even, you know, there was never a line there, and very few people were getting any of it. So they screwed that up. Anyhow, I did a little short about that, put that on. I've done a few videos on my old truck that I'm working on. I got me a new blind in.
You didn't open it up.
I know I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
That's what you said.
I'm gonna do a video on this new
It's done turned cold.
hunting blind I got, and I've never had one like this, and it's really unique. So I think it's gonna be a good video. I'll try to get that out tomorrow, maybe, or the next day. We've got some doctor's appointments tomorrow, or you do, so we might be busy tomorrow and not get around to that.
Are you going with me?
I might. I gotta drive. You don't know how to drive. I done driven her around so much she don't know how anymore.
I do.
All right. Tell them what you're doing. I'm gonna go get some coffee.
I already told them I was cooking.
That's it. That's all you're doing.
Is that all? I've been cooking all day.
Now,
I'll be up to midnight.
now we have the ability to cook at our camp, but she likes to prefix stuff, take it with us, so it's easy to prepare once we get there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and tell y'all about this this deer blind I've got. Now, I've never seen one like this, but it's camouflage, and it looks like regular blind you would put up, but you can't see into it, but you can see out. So when you're sitting in the blind, you got 360-degree top to bottom. You can see out. It's almost like I don't know how to explain it, but anyhow, I thought it was really neat.
It's Christmas.
And I ordered one. I'm going to put it together tomorrow, and we'll do a video on it and all that stuff. Well, somebody gets to see my ding-a-ling.
That's completely.
Well, it is a ding-a-ling. Thank you, Skipper, for that super sticker. $1.99. I like it. Oh, you put the fruit stuff in
I
there.
told you it was Christmas.
I wasn't ready for it.
You can't tell of the color.
Well, I didn't really know.
And
I'm looking at my people.
And I did say.
You did. I just didn't.
You're not listening. He don't listen to me. He don't hear nothing I say.
So
Nothing.
Christmas time, she's got this little
Peppermint.
fruit peppermint stuff you put in your coffee.
Mocha, peppermint, something.
And I drink mine pretty well black. I put a little sugar, but I don't use creamer. So that caught me off guard. But I'm still in my Waffle House Christmas cup. So if you have a Waffle House nearby, they should have their Christmas cups now. I think they're $8, wasn't it?
Yeah.
$8 and get you a Christmas cup from the Waffle House. Last year they were green.
They do not listen, Georgie. Not at all.
What? Well, half the time what y'all are saying don't really need to be listened to. Y'all just yeah. I bet Georgie does it too.
You know what I think I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to ask you once about a cruise, and you don't answer me. I'm just going to assume that you heard me and say okay.
Did Georgie say something? Now, Skipper, I think the last connection thing I sent will work. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. We haven't done this in a while. I would say we've missed you guys, and not that we haven't missed you guys, but I still watch y'all stuff. I usually drop in for just a minute. Sometimes I'll say something, sometimes I don't. But I still catch y'all stuff. So even though we've not been on here, we didn't go away. Oh, all right. Are you asking me?
Can someone share the stream?
Someone share the stream, or you need the link? I don't know. It's been so long since I've done this stuff. I don't remember. It should be the last link I sent you if you've got that somewhere. Let's see. There's something over to the side somewhere where I'm supposed to be able to. Yes, just go chat right here, right there. I can copy invite link.
And then go put it in your email.
Let's see. I gotta remember how to do it. I think I need to go here. Should have went there. Now I need to go here.
Well, there he was.
Where?
Go back. There.
Yeah, that way. Okay, let's see. These should be the same one. All right. Okay, Skipper. Check your Facebook Messenger.
He's driving.
Okay. Georgie shared the stream. I don't know what all y'all doing. Y'all are sharing the stream with everybody. Who knows? We got 5 people in here. In a little while, we might have 500. Maybe. But yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Even though we've been kind of away from YouTube for a little while and there was no reason for it, we've just been doing other things. Pretty regularly, I catch you guys' streams. And most of the time, I'll just say hey or something. And then I'm doing something else. I'll go on about what I'm doing. Yeah, be careful when you're driving. There, Skipper. And sometimes I'll stay and watch for a while. And a lot of times I just leave it running so you get the watch time while I go outside and feed chickens or work on my truck or whatever I'm doing. So somebody wants us to start the bird feeder back up. I might look at that tomorrow.
Is that going to work with one screen?
I think so. I think I can figure it out. Anyhow, there's some growing pains with this new computer and just having one screen. The old computer, I had 2 screens. I decided to do away with that, just kind of help clear my desk off a little bit.
That ain't what it was. Tell the truth.
Well, when I bought the new computer, now I have 2 computers. I need a screen for each one.
That's exactly right.
But it also makes my desk a lot
He took
nicer.
it to the shop. Well, I mean, that's what you did. Because you were saying the other computer wasn't working.
Well, what had happened was, I don't know if y'all ran into this, but the support for Windows 10 ended. And some of my programs that I was using on that computer was no longer supported because Windows 10 kind of went away. And I need to use those programs. So I had to go buy a computer that had Windows 11. And my computer was old enough, it would not upgrade from 10 to 11. So I really didn't have a choice. I had to go buy a new computer. But I think it's working out good. Miss PJ said the video is better. Because with the old one, some of y'all that might not have been in here when I first came on, with the old computer, several of you guys told us that the video was a little bit grainy and, maybe not as focused as it should be. And we had pretty well determined it was not the camera, it was the computer itself. So now that we have the new computer, word on the street, whoop, whoop, is that the video is much better. Hey, Jim, what's happening? Is that how you say that? Jimba? I'll go with Jimba. That's what Georgia used. Hey, Jimba, glad you're in here.
Oh, I'm not ignoring you. Hey, Jimbo. I'm thinking. I was out there.
What was you think? You think about another cruise, aren't you? That woman, she would cruise
Twice a month. 14 days each time.
at least. Yeah, Grammy. I mean, if you're still able to do everything you want to do with your Windows 10 and your computer, then fine. I just found that some programs that I was running no longer would work with my older computer and the Windows 10. So I had to go get another one. Oh, so let me tell you how that went. We went to, was it Best Buy?
Mm-hmm.
we went to Best Buy to buy a computer, and we had picked out the one we wanted. And you happened to ask the guy.
Because I'm always looking for a sale. I'm saving in money.
She asked the guy, "Do you have one that's open box?" And he looked. He said, "Yeah, we have one in the back that's open box." So we got about $180 off.
Something like that.
It was a substantial amount. And the guy asked me, he said, "You want to look in there and make sure everything's there?" And I said, it's all right, because it was taped up good.
Yeah, I was asking questions about it. He said, "Well, you want to look at it?" And I was like, "No, that's all right. You say it's there, it's there."
So we came home, and of course, everything wasn't there. I hooked it up, and they come now with a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse. And that's great. And, it's less wires up here on my desk and all that. So I didn't have the little puck that goes with the mouse, so it wouldn't work. But I had a wireless mouse, so I just put that one on here. And then the keyboard wouldn't work. And I'm like, well, shoot, I don't know. So we called them, and
it was supposed to come with a mouse.
That's right. It didn't have a mouse in it at all.
One.
Okay, so the keyboard wouldn't work, and there was no mouse in there at all. But I had a wireless mouse with my other computer, so I put it on, and then
there was no little puck.
I still couldn't get the keyboard to work. So we called them, and they said, "Well, come on back. We'll get you a mouse." So we drove all the way back over there. It's pretty good ways for us because we're out in the country. But we drove back, and he had, the same guy that waited on us. I think he was a manager, maybe. Anyhow, he was coming with a mouse to give us, and I said, "Look, I don't have the little puck for the keyboard either, and the keyboard doesn't work." He said, "Oh, well, I'm going to have to give you
the whole thing,
a keyboard and a mouse." So he went back, comes back, he has a box, has a keyboard and mouse in it. He said they both work off the same little, I'm calling it a puck, the little thingy that plugs in, to make it wireless. They both work off the same one. Yeah, the little USB plug thing that goes in. So he gave us that, and we brought it home, hooked everything up, and it works great. So we saved the money, and everything works fine. And they gave us no problems whatsoever. The guy, matter of fact, just apologized that he said we should have caught that, and we should have had that taken care of in the box. And we kind of laughed about not opening the box up because he did offer. And we said, not worry about it. And he laughed. He said, we should have opened the box. But I'm sending kudos out to, where did I say we went?
Bahamas.
No.
Oh, Best Buy. Oh, we did go Huffs. Hey, I wasn't listening.
She got cruising in Bahamas on her mind. We're talking about Best Buy. But anyhow, kudos to Best Buy. They made it right and didn't give us any trouble at all. Matter of fact, they apologized for us having to come back. So I say Best Buy is a pretty good place to do business.
Why do you have it? This is Frank. Oh, he plays the bass.
Yeah. It's my phone.
I was trying, well.
I put people in there in ways that I can tell who they are.
I saw that, and I saw Frank bass. What is a Frank bass? Is that?
Just tell them, yeah. Oh. Oh, goodness. So anyhow, there's a guy in my phone just sent me a message, and his name is Frank, and he plays the bass. So I got him in there as Frank Bass. So I really don't remember his last name. But I do know when I see that who I'm talking to. She's like, who is Frank Bass? And well, that's Frank, and he plays the bass. But it's my phone. I put it in there.
Well, no, at first I thought it was a spam. But I said, no, it's a number in your phone.
See, y'all probably have me in your phone. You got Larry, and then you say idiot. And I'm okay with that. As long as, as long as you know.
Yes, the USB, Georgie.
Yeah, Paul, they were very honest about it, and didn't give me any issue at all. And I said, well, I need to bring the other keyboard back. And he said, no. He said, if you don't have that little thing that goes with it, and you won't. He said, we'll just dispose of it. He said, you bring it back, but we're just going to throw it away, or you can throw it away. I said, okay, I'll throw it away. So I guess Bahamas did start with a B like Best Buy does. I mean, you had the first letter right.
Yeah.
That's pretty good coffee. I like
fixed it.
that fruit stuff you put in there, that spearmint or peppermint or whatever.
Peppermint.
I wouldn't want it all year round, but
I like it at night.
During the
In the
holidays.
morning, I want that other.
Yeah, during the holidays. All right, y'all hit the thumbs up for me if you hadn't already. And yeah, share the stream with your friends. Some of you guys have gotten to be rock stars with your channels. Man, y'all got all kinds of followers. I'm happy with where we're at.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. We're headed towards 1,300, I think, something like that. I know we're over 1,200, but I don't think we've hit 1,300 yet. So there's a handful of people out there that enjoy watching the Huffs and have coffee with the Huffs every now and then. I don't think I'm even going to talk about politics tonight.
I'm not even going to brush my hair today either.
Well, actually, that's one thing about going on a cruise. We don't really watch news, and we turn our phones off. For the most part, we use them this time, but most times we turn our phones off. We don't watch the news for a week. We just forget about everything that's going on.
Well, I had to play my game. I don't particularly care for Starbucks. The only thing I like is the double chocolate chip frappuccino. That's the only thing I like out of Starbucks.
I've never found anything at Starbucks I like.
Well, you don't like chocolate, so.
We took our instruments with us this time.
But there wasn't any room to play. We played
we played
twice?
2 or 3 times.
It was so crowded.
There's some folks that heard us and they sat down and they
we're gonna
liked
take it to Port Canaveral.
Yeah, we'll take them when we go to that. We usually get a handful of people that like to come listen to us when we play and sing.
We met a couple on there. She said when we got back on Sunday, they had one more cruise to do. It was a 14-day. And when they finished that 14-day cruise, they would have been on that same ship for 42 days.
42 days doing back to back to back to back to back.
Going to the same ports.
Yeah. They were nice people though. Let's see. They were from.
Let me think.
Where were they from? They told us.
Was they from Tennessee?
Yes, they were up around Cherokee.
No.
Yes.
I thought Cherokee was North Carolina.
Well, they had a camp at Cherokee.
It was
a lake house or something, but that's right there next
Sevierville.
Yeah, around Sevierville, and then they have a lake house camp or something at Cherokee. They were nice.
They were.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll see them again. And that's pretty cool about cruising. A lot you will run into people, and even if you didn't meet them on a cruise, you saw. Well, we've had a lot of people look. So we've seen y'all before.
That was this time we was talking to. Well, there was another family we met, and one of the people that was with them, she says, "We've seen y'all on cruises before."
Yeah.
And then they was talking about a cruise, and we were on the same cruise, so. But anyway, they had some cute little girls.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, there was a family we got to know this time, and they were from North Alabama.
Yeah.
Yep. But they were nice people. But actually, the gentleman, the grandfather was about my age, maybe a little bit younger. He got up early, and I got up early, and that's where we met, was having coffee
and then his little granddaughters come in there
5 o'clock in the morning, and then by 7:30, 8 o'clock, the families come up to have breakfast. So then we met the families and all that. But good people.
Those little girls were 5 and 2, so they were.
Yeah,
they were funny.
But we've met a lot of people over the years on cruise ships that we ended up either seeing again on another cruise or purposely cruised with them again. We've done some of that. You'll meet some fine people cruising. So,
And we saw somebody we knew. We saw her twice the whole time. Elaine.
oh yeah. Is she from our hometown? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she's from our hometown, and she walked up and she recognized. I think she recognized you probably.
She looked at us and said, Sherry Huffs family, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting on the day when someone on a cruise ship comes up and recognizes us from YouTube. And it could be some people that say, I've seen y'all before. That might be where they saw us, one of our videos or something. Because some of our videos and shorts on cruising have done really well. You know, they had a lot of views. So a lot of people
But
have
it's
seen
funny
them.
on a cruise, you can see somebody one time and don't see them again. Because we only saw that lady
on that cruise.
on
itself.
that cruise
Yeah.
itself. We only saw her twice. And once
Yeah.
the elevator was shutting and she was on the elevator.
Yeah.
And the other time she walked by at breakfast.
And then some people you'll see every time you turn around, they're there.
Right.
You know, so it's funny. Funny how it works. But
But it was some characters.
it's always characters on a cruise.
It wasn't so bad though. I mean, it was a couple of people sitting around late in that, not in the afternoon, but late in the morning with pajamas on.
Yeah. So
I don't leave the cabin with pajamas on.
if you guys don't keep up with cruising, or maybe you do, I don't know. Every one of them has like a rewards program, you know, and on Carnival they give you your first cruise, your sail and sign card is blue. And then after that you go to red, and you keep red for like
To 25.
to 25 sail days. So 2 or 3 cruises you have red. Then you go to gold, and you have the gold card until
75.
you reach 75 days. So it takes, you know, about 10 cruises. And then after that you hit platinum, and you stay platinum from 75 all the way up to 200 days. So now, you know, you can do the math there, 7-day cruises, 5-day cruises, whatever. Now you're getting up around 25, 30, 40 cruises. And then you hit diamond, which is their top level. That's after you've sailed 200 days. And with each step, you get little perks, little things, you know. So everybody likes climbing that ladder and getting the, you know, the little perks and all that. Well, Carnival, in their wisdom, just decided out of the blue, we're just going to yank that whole program and start over with a different kind of program. And man, it's some people that have been cruising for years, working their way up that chain of perks and getting to that top level, that just absolutely threw a fit, and rightfully so. So now Carnival has backtracked and said, okay, we're, you know, the top tier, we're gonna leave you there. You'll always be there from now on. Did they do the same thing with platinum, or they're still doing we're going to switch you over to the point system, but if you're platinum, we're going to go ahead and give you
It's points to start you up
Yeah.
every 2 years.
every 2 years, we're going to give you or gift you
A boost.
a big chunk of points to help you get on. Anyhow, there was a big backlash when they decided to do away with the program they had, and now they've backtracked some, and they're saying, but anyhow.
They also, the reason they did it is because they said there was too many.
Yeah, they were saying they had too many at the upper tiers.
Too many platinum and diamond. So they're having to do this other thing to kind of cut down on it. But then they turned around and started offering cruises with double and triple points to get you to the next level, trying to get you to the diamond level or the platinum level before May the 31st. And now they've changed that date to August, I think the end of August. End of August or end of September.
The purpose of that whole program was to get people to cruise and cruise with your company. And that's what happened. A lot of people did that. And consequently, they moved up You know, it's like, almost like we started this program that worked too good, so now we're just gonna yank it. And boy, it didn't go over well at all. So
Well,
we're still going to cruise Carnival, but we're looking at some other cruise lines too. Some other cruise lines have come out and said, "Well, look, hey, Carnival people, we'll match your status if you'll come over to us." So we're looking at that on a couple of cruise lines. We're going to go ahead and get a status match and go over them and see what they're like. We're going to do that MSC right before we do the next Carnival thing.
Okay, Georgie.
All right,
It all sounds good except for that quad shot. That sounds like it's coffee.
What?
It's espresso.
Oh,
That's what I don't like. I don't
man,
like the coffee.
when I was young, I had to go somewhere. I was going through an airport, and it's the first time I'd seen the standalone coffee shops. All they did just coffee. And I walked up. I'd never had anything but Folders or Maxwell House, maybe a little community coffee. I didn't know anything about it, but I had heard on TV espresso. So I ordered an espresso. They give me that little bitty cup, and that was the nastiest tasting. I don't do that anymore. I didn't know what an espresso was. I was country come to town. I just ordered what I heard people order on TV. Now over in like Italy, when you order a coffee, they bring you an espresso. That's what they drink. That's what they consider coffee. If you want coffee like what we drink, you order they say cafe, I think.
Americano.
Yeah, we would say cafe Americana. So you order coffee Americana. They bring the espresso, but they also bring you a cup of water, and you mix the espresso with a cup of water that makes a regular.
I didn't even try it.
Regular cup of coffee. And they don't drink coffee all day like we do. You order coffee in the afternoons, they'll look at you kind of funny. Because I did that once. I ordered a coffee. They looked at me kind of funny, and my daughter-in-law looked at the waitress and said, "American." And they're like, "Oh, okay, we get it." They gave me a coffee. But one of them things. It's funny how the different cultures are different ways. So Gemma says she loves an espresso. See, you wouldn't be yawning right now if you had an espresso. You'd be wired, ready to cook.
I'm going to cook.
She is cooking a lot. She likes to cook it and take it with us to the camp. I don't know. I might do a little video on it at the camp. I don't know. See if we can make a video out there. Yeah, that's the Italians. When they order a coffee, that's what they're ordering is an espresso. And if you order water, they're going to bring you sparkling water.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that.
They drink sparkling water and
Riley
espresso.
called it spicy. Our little granddaughter calls it spicy water. Spicy water.
But I loved Italy. Don't get me wrong. Even with that, I'm just talking about differences in culture, but it's not bad differences, just differences. But man, Italy is beautiful. We went over there twice while our son was stationed there. You know, and it was so nice. You know, for once in my life, I looked around and I was looking at somewhere that I thought, you know, I could live here. You know, most countries I wouldn't even think about it. But Italy, over in that area, yeah, I could see myself finishing out my days over there if I had to. It was as nice or nicer as America. The best thing about America is we have oceans all around us. Another country really can't come just hit us, attack us. Where over in Italy, there's no borders and countries all over the place, and one could easily try to take another, which they have in history. Regular water with a ton of ice. I like mine really cold too, Gemma. I do like cold water.
I just soon have just regular. I can drink it cold, but it doesn't matter.
I was going to jump over to the subject of the villages. You know, we have a lot of people follow our channel from the villages. We did a few videos on our visits over there, and that's got a lot of views and picked up a lot of followers. So some people might come in and watch this live that are subscribed to our channel over the villages. We've been over there twice. And we're still on the fence of whether we want to buy a second home over there. Probably not.
As we say, falling off on the side of not.
Yeah, we're leaning more towards the not. But that does not mean that we didn't have a good time. We have a good time every time we go over there. The lifestyle is just incredible.
But there's some bad stuff talking. They're talking
negative,
not bad.
You know,
negative.
Prices are dropping, and
which that's good to buy.
It's good to buy, but cost of living is going up. You know, they keep going up on fees and different things. So we're leaning more towards, we'll just go over there and rent a place every now and then for a week or two. Just go, hey, you know, you ride around on the golf carts, you go listen to bands every night. Play golf if you want to play golf, use the pools. I mean, it's a great place to retire. But
then again, we also talked about that. If you move over there, the excitement, the newness will wear off.
Yeah.
And there you'll just be sitting at home doing nothing because
y'all know me. See, I'm sitting here in my overalls. Y'all know me. I'm a country guy. I like being in the country. You know, I've got projects. We've got 5 to 7 acres here where we're at. So I got room to do anything I want to do. And
have you been over there to visit, Jimba?
Yeah, Jimba, have you gone over and visited? If you haven't, you should. It's actually a fun place to go to. We really like going, but you know, they got them stacked in there pretty tight, and they got all kinds of rules, and you know, you gotta, I don't know.
There's lots and lots and lots of houses for sale.
Yeah, but it's lots to do over there, and it's fun. So if any of our followers that follow us because of our videos about the villages, that's kind of where we're at right now. We may buy at some point, but right now it's kind of probably not. But we will be back. We're gonna, you know, at least once a year we're gonna go over and hang out and just ride around on the golf cart and have fun. Jimmy, you ought to go over there. It's a fun place to go. A fun place to go. Hey, look, if y'all want to, y'all can tell us what you want for Christmas. And then maybe your spouse or significant other might see it. And then there you go. Oh, it's not city life. Matter of fact, people from the city would think, wow, you know, because you got all that open space and all of that, if you're actually in the city, like in the middle of New York or somewhere, if you go there and every house has a yard and they got all the golf courses and swimming pools and pickleball and, you know, bands every night. It's 3 different areas where they have a band playing every night, 365 days a year. And it's free to go to. You know, you ride your golf cart down, take your little chair and listen to the band. All right, I see Hellhound done come in here. I try to speak when I see him. If I missed anybody, I apologize. But and some of you have changed your screen name. So if you're somebody that we knew already and you changed your screen name and I don't catch it, then I have to apologize about that too. Some of you, I know you've changed them. But yeah, the villages, prices are coming down. Yeah, prices are coming down. So we're still looking at it. We're still watching it. And I've often said that, you know, that family that owns all that, it's a business, you know, and a business can fail. I don't say that they're in trouble. I'm not even implying that, but I know it can happen. We had a home on a golf course one time, and the golf course folded and went under. Changed the whole dynamic of it. It was no longer a golf course community. Changed the whole dynamic. Home values went down. So it can happen. And that whole place over there really is a business that belongs to that kind of one family. And if they don't handle it right, and if it was to fold, if the business was to fold, the villages, it would be devastating to all those people over there. They would be left holding the bag. I'm hoping they have things in place to try to set it up where it can't fail. If there's such a thing, I don't know if it really is. All right, YouTube did it, adding the @ symbol to the name. Okay. All right. I don't think they changed ours. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they put the @ symbol at Forever Huffs Living. I don't know. Don't know. All right. So look, we've been on here about an hour. Thank you guys for coming in. I didn't know if anybody had even come in. It's been so long since we've done a live. We hope you enjoyed listening to our rambling, bragging on our coffee cup from the Waffle House. Glad to know that the computer is doing better, and the camera's working fine, and the audio's fine. What?
It's going to finish cooking. It's going to come tell everybody bye.
Yeah, okay. Santi says bye.
I got to go finish cooking.
So now y'all know where we've been. We didn't get mad and get off of YouTube. We just been doing other things. That's all it is to it. We've just been busy going to the camp, going cruising, doing other things. But we'll try to get a little better at being a little more regular, at least on the lives anyway. Jimmy, we're glad you made it too. So it's the people's actual email name. Okay. Oh, you like the old beach thing. I love looking at the beach. We're in a coastal town where we're at, and the views here are just phenomenal. I love riding down the beach and some of the bridges that go across, getting to you can see the water, the ocean and the back bays and the casinos and it's beautiful. But I could care less about walking out on that sand or laying on a towel all day. That's not my thing. I love the views. I love the atmosphere here. I love the salty air smell, the seagulls, the diversity that we have here. We have several military bases here, and the diversity and cultures that we have. I love all that. But I could care less about walking on that sand or laying out there all day. But that's just me. Santi loves it. She would do it. She likes getting out on the sand and laying out all that stuff, but not me. All right. Been on here about an hour. Thank y'all very much for coming in. We're back. We'll try to make sure we do things a little more regular and get some videos out and all that stuff. And to everybody that subscribed to our channel, we appreciate it. We're flabbergasted that we are at the point where we're monetized now, and some of you guys had a big hand in helping us do that. We sure do appreciate it. So until next time, Larry and Santi's in the kitchen saying, look, we'll see you down the road. So y'all have a great afternoon. Bye.